Welcome to today's class. Today we will talk about reading and we will talk about types of questions in the reading. That's very important to know which types of questions is better to start with because it will save your time. You will not waste your time if you will start with the correct types of questions you are doing your IELTS test. And there are two types of questions in IELTS reading, type A and type B. Type A questions are the questions where the answers are in order. You can find the answers on these questions in order in the passage. However, if you will start answering the questions with type B questions where the answers are not in the order, you will waste your time because you would have go to the passage and try to find answer in the first paragraph, then in the fifth paragraph, in the fourth paragraph, which would not be very convenient and you can waste your time. So the first type A question is completion. There are different types of completion. There might be the sentence completion, there might be summary completion, table completion, diagram completion, and it is better to start answering the questions on reading with completion types of questions because answers in the passage for these types of questions will be in the order. And when you will find the answer for the first question, you will easily find the answers for the next questions in the passage in the order. I would say that this is the easiest types of questions because you just need to pick up the word from the passage and put it into the answers. And there is one very important moment that the spelling should be the same as in the passage. So the word should be written in the same spelling as this word is written in the passage. That's very important. The next types of questions, which is also type A question, is true, false, not given, or yes, no, not given questions. Because again, the answers in the passage are in the order. So the questions are in the order and the answers for these questions would be also in the passage in this order. The next category of the question and also question A, type A questions are multiple choice questions. So again, multiple choice questions, the questions in itself would be in the order as the passage written. So when you will find the first answer for the first question in a multiple choice questions, for the next answer, the question would be after the next answer. So the questions and answers for the multiple choice questions are also in the passage in the order. There is type B questions where the answers are not in the order and probably it might take longer time for you to answer these questions. And first type B question is list of headings. This is type B questions because the paragraph A you might find in the answer for the first question you may find in the paragraph A. Then the answer for the next question you may find in the paragraph C or D or different one. It wouldn't be in the order. That's why it might take longer time for you to answer these questions because you will not find answers straightly one after another. You need to go to one place, to one paragraph, then to another paragraph. That's why it usually takes longer time and it's better for you to do type B questions after doing the type A questions. Why? When you will do type A questions, you would probably will understand some meaning, some probably summary of the passage. You would know what the passage is about, and probably you would remember some paragraph already. That's why it would be easier for you to find the paragraph and heading of this paragraph when you will do the list of headings questions. When you start your reading section, if you can see list of headings, first type of question, don't do this type of question first, go and look completion type of questions. If you will not find completion, go and find true, false, not given, or yes, no, not given questions, and probably multiple choice questions, and answer them first. When you will answer these questions, you will know what the passage is about, and it would be much easier for you to start list of headings questions, because you would know what the first paragraph is about, probably second, and so on. And another type B question is matching. Which paragraph contain the following information? Then you can see the statements, statement 1, 2, 3, 4, but these statements are not in the order. Like you probably can find the first statement in the last paragraph in the passage. That's why the answers might not be located in the order as the questions are, and that's why this is types B questions. So now, knowing this information, you need to try to do the reading task, and probably it would be much easier for you to get more correct answers after watching this video. And please remember, as more you practice, as higher your band score for the IELTS would be.